Hello YouTube, this is Armored here with another Wargame Airland battle, where today we're taking on Fortress Oslo again. So, we managed to secure a decent win against the Soviets last battle, but now one of our brigades has been destroyed, and things are looking bad on all fronts. We're quite low on morale, and it's not looking very good really. So, what we're going to do is we are going to do something, right. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, these guys are probably still going to have to fight it out. Can't really do much against that. We're going to take these guys that are in Oslo, if I can find them. That's the Armored Brigade. Where are the guys? There it is. And we are going to secure these guys. That puts them too close to that big Soviet tank force, so we're just going to tell them to go into here. Actually, aerial. Oh, we don't have any more aerial recon. Alright, okay. Meanwhile, these guys are just going to have to fend for themselves again, because I really can't field them anything. We can make them lose initiative. Air raid. Yeah, I'm going to put an air raid cover here for that. And as again, I wanted to deploy these guys, but I don't have any political points, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to deal with it. So, expect a battle between these two guys up here for Gull. Hopefully we can take that and secure Norway. These guys will move into Karlstad, and another tedious fight's going to break out here. Momentum's really lowering here. So here we go, the 194th Armored and the Motorized. We both start off with very low points, and the victory orders, damn, this is going to be annoying. This whole operation's lost so much initiative. Ah, this is tiring. Right. So here we go once again. We don't have that many reinforcement points. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to strike up. Okay, fortunately they lost Stavanger and Hamar in the last match, which means they've been forced to deploy back here, which is good. I'm going to do something a bit risky here, and what I'm going to do is invest heavily in CVs to secure Stavanger, Gilead and Hamar, as well as Bergen. And basically we're going to hold up, try and just build up points. Let's see, 2 riflemen. We can't really field that much because we're so low on initiative, which is annoying, and we're not going to get it back anytime soon, so. Okay, so high risk, high reward strategy. We're going to secure Stavanger. Actually, no, Gilead isn't worth taking. And Hammer, I'm just going to give them some basic stuff. Tell them to get on with it. A mutt, a chaparral, and some assault engineers, or no, just riflemen. And these guys, a mutt. So we're going to secure a lot of points and try and build up some actual momentum here, try and push them out. Right, let's start this. I'm actually going to put them on the roads, because that isn't a road, it looks like. So we might as well complete them as closely as possible. This campaign is really drawing to a close. Everything's so down on initiative, and I don't have any political points to buy anything new. Oh well, let's start this again. CV, I want you back here. Mutt, I want you to go up here. And infantry, I want you to go up here. We're going to be trying to focus around Stavanger, pushing up to Oslo. Alston wasn't captured by them, which hopefully means they're going to ignore it. Mutt, go up here. Chaparral, up on the hilltop. You in here. Infantry in here. Okay. So pretty much what it is from the comments is, because obviously I started this campaign right at the start of Wargame, so I didn't really know what was going on. So basically I think any point you hold at the end of one match, if it's a rematch in the next day, then any point you hold can be a reinforcement zone. So for example, if I held Alpha, at the end of this I could initially deploy units in Alpha, which is quite a nice idea. I guess hats off to Eugen for that, because it's one way to actually make sure this damn game actually ends at some point. But the problem is, because I've been fighting for so long and it's going to turn into so many draws, initiative's low, which means you're really dependent on holding these reinforcement zones. Okay, let's bring up some tows. Some mats. I actually wanted a recon helicopter somewhere. I wanted it up on this hill just to see if they are trying any sneaky flanking attack along this road. Wouldn't put it past them. So the plan of this game is pretty much to hold off. Victory is impossible. We only have 20 minutes and we have to secure 4,000 points to win this match, which is unrealistic. Pretty much, I don't even think they're gonna field 4,000 points worth of units. Well, they probably will, but we're not gonna see them because remember their initiative was low as well. I'm actually gonna do a little probe up into Lilyhammer. If I can secure that, we could do something. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start. Oh, we only have one chaparral. Yeah, look, they've got a flanking force coming around from here. Hopefully they don't actually attack through this mountain pass, because that would be very annoying to defend. Right. But I actually noticed we're actually out of AA as well. We're down to... We've only got two chaparrals, but... So they're sending some kind of flanking force right here. And they recaptured Alisand. Fortunately, I have the advantage because I'm getting more points in than them. About 3 per second or whatever time it is. Why are they driving all their forces out here? You can clearly tell this is an AI I'm facing when they're doing something like that. Oh well. They're not hurting anyone there, so... So the riflemen are 55, but the light riflemen are more expensive. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You know what? I'm gonna do a rolling technique of just capturing points, build up. Just build up the economy. I really wish they had 2-point zones, because one's really is annoying to convince yourself that it's worth it. I wonder how morale is calculated. I'm guessing it's at the end of the game. I think it's like +1 morale, -1 initiative or something. Why are they all the way out there? I don't know. I'm just gonna shell them. Let's move you up. Let's have a look at the US Air Force. We've got aardvarks, which are cluster bombs. Fighting falcons, which are everything, it looks like. And ravens, which are anti-radar missiles, SEADs. Now, I'm not sure if I've talked about them before, but basically SEADs are missiles that can sense anti-aircraft defenses that are using radar. Like, I'm not sure if the Berserker uses it. Yeah, they do. So this unit has radar. As you can see, they've got that little dish there at the back. Sorry for the really bad units. Like the graphics, obviously Wargame can do a lot better than that, but because I'm recording all that, I want to lower it as much as possible to make it smooth. But basically, they're anti-aircraft units. If they use radar, then these guys can lock onto them from really far away, which is good. It's good. They're basically dedicated anti-radar units. They're not that good against something like this, because obviously it's quite basic. But I see. What are these guys doing? I'm gonna move these guys up here. Probe into Oslo. We're building up a good number of points here, so I'm gonna start buying. Fortunately, American stuff always is very expensive. But let's start off an attack. I'm gonna form a task force and start fighting in and around Oslo. In an ideal world, what I probably want to do is draw their attention out here, to fight out in the open here, while the infantry sneak in and do some kind of commando raid, knocking out the CV. Although Lillehammer hasn't been captured, if I can move a CV into there, that could work. Or they can just move their artillery right into the firing line at my units. That's always nice. Let's back you guys up. Something's shooting at you. Right, so their task force is now running, for want of a better word. Yeah, I'm gonna capture Lillehammer. It's good. If we can capture Lillehammer, we're in a pretty good position in terms of points, and we can actually reinforce quite close to them. So let's do that. What are you firing at? Oh, actually, you guys are quite damaged. What hit you? Let's get some Hemmets on the job. Hemmets are very expensive, unfortunately. Let's stay here. Fortunately, the mod can't give itself away by shooting or anything, so it makes it a good recon vehicle. I'm going to get another Kiowa to watch over this command vehicle, because obviously there's a lot of unknown territory it's having to go through.